it was like a part of coming up that my friends sold and that we used, and it was kind of like our way to success for seeing a life of having any type of money. The money was hope, and the drugs offered it to us. There was really no other way of getting it. Maybe Burger King, but to us that was a joke. Coming out of high school, knowing there wasn't any opportunity at all, knowing that that's how I could feed myself, because I did experience going home and there was no food at home. This is stuff that the average person just doesn't understand, you know, coming home and your mom telling you, well, you know, you're not doing anything, you're just hanging out with your friends, you need to go and you need to leave. That's when drugs become your friend, because, you know, you don't need anybody around to tell you how fucked up you are. The drugs are going to tell you that you're good, that you feel a lot better about yourself once you use them. When I used to sell, I used to look at fiends and be like, Dad, I ain't gonna never be like that, you know, or look at him, I don't see how he could live like that. And I think at that moment, man, something I said, God was just like, all right, I got you. And I went through that experience. You forget about everything else that you're going through, because now this is the only thing that you're gonna deal with. This is the only thing that you're gonna go through. It just takes precedence over everything. Eating, sex, whatever, it takes it over. So
at that moment in time, it relieves all pain. It relieves all anxiety at that moment in time. That's just like an alcoholic. When he take that drink, it leave all the problem, he think it's gone. Once he's drunk, he think that problem gone. See, that's how that gorilla do. The gorilla is something. Gorilla is something like the devil. He gets you down at your weakest point. He picks at you a little bit at a time. You know, that's like you get a migraine headache. It picks now and then, a little bit at a time. It don't come all at once. That's how he do. We know right from wrong, but like I say, that gorilla don't care. But once that gorilla get a hold of you, he's just like a puppet on a string. He tell you what to do or which way to go and how to go get it.
And I don't enjoy being caught in this cycle. It's just something that's like become a part of me. Part of being on the street is like, it's almost like you don't have to use because you do have a choice, but everything puts you to the point where you want to use more so than you would if you were in a normal situation. Like at the shelter, you get kicked around and pushed around a lot to the point where it's almost like you want to say, forget this place, forget what it's about. I'd rather be out getting high now. A lot of the people that you're seeing walking the streets addicted, they have other deeper problems, you know, like things going on with their families and stuff, where the use might not be the main root of their problem. It might be other things, economical things or something else that stands in their way and keeps them from being a normal functioning part of society. A lot of people who are poor, the drugs in their communities is a way of them mentally dealing with the problems, so it all seems like it's linked together. You ever heard the mythological story of the sirens? Like the men at sea, they're heading towards shore and their ships crash and wreck. Well, that's kind of how I feel like the drugs are with me. Sometimes I can be fine and not, you know, hear the sirens and not feel that feeling, and then sometimes I hear the sirens and it just pulls me into this thing that I don't want to be a part of. But a lot of times if I meet positive people or if I'm around positive energy, those sirens are like pushed away, and I can feel their positive presence, I can feel their positive energy, and I don't use.